Right, here we go again. Got some striker recommendations for you. Well, actually, I've only got one striker recommendation I'd like to put forward for this week, and that is Mr. Havertz. 4.9 million. He's averaging 7.3, but it's 10.3 over his last 3 games, and they've got Southampton coming up next. So, and obviously all the European fixtures and the game weeks after that pretty much starts up front most of the time. I think he's a really good shout at the moment. So have a little look at him. Right, here's some mids for you. I've got Mbermo. I know he's not no Europe. This would be probably a bit more of a 1 week wonder, to be honest. Keeps popping up. Again, playing as a striker. He's averaging 8.3, and they're playing Wolves, who are obviously shipping goals for fun. I feel like he's going to notch this week. Next up, Martinelli. Only 3.6 million for an attacker for an Arsenal side that look in really good shape. They're playing Southampton, who are really, they're not looking good. So you just can't get too much better value than that. Plus, he's, all the points he scored this week, he's likely to go up 0.3. So good time to get on that. Lastly, there's not really much to say, but Palmer, there's a lot of people who've been sacrificing him before this week because he hasn't got a Europe, but it looks like he just might be immune to it. He just pops up with like hat tricks and 4 goals every now and again. He's just mad. So might be worth trying to have a reshuffle to have him in. Captains wise, this week I'm going to have a little shout for Saka. I think against Southampton, everything that he brings, I think he's going to score well. Haaland's not looking like amazing, so might be a good time to take him on.
Right then, guys, massive game week 6 finished, and huge point scoring week for most of us. Hope you got on the right side of that. Now, game week 7 is just upon us, and it's a cheeky little single game weeker to take us into the international break. A quick glance at the fixture list, and straight away 2 of those fixtures jump out. City at home to Fulham, and Arsenal are at home to Southampton. Now, City beat Fulham 9-1 on aggregate last season with a 5-1 win at the Etihad and a cheeky hat-trick for Haaland last September. So, going to be looking at that fixture to start with, and we've got to be expecting a clean sheet. I'm on defenders this week, and really the only 2 defenders we can go to from the City team is Rico Lewis and Josko Gvardiol. Now, Lewis is at 3.8 million. He's had a huge game week, got 20 points. So if you do choose to put him in your team this week, you're going to get the 0.2 to 0.3 million rise in value. He's looking great in that midfield, more advanced midfield slot now that Rodri's got that injury. And yeah, you're going to get defensive points for clean sheets and attacking points from the more advanced areas that he's going to find himself on the pitch. So he's a real good option. Talking of more advanced, Gvardiol now looking like a serious option with Walker back in that City defence. Walker's the one who sits back. Gvardiol's the one who gets forward. And that proved just exactly what happened at the weekend with Gvardiol getting the goal against Newcastle. And he's managed 22 points for the week as well. So if you're adding him into your team as well, you're going to get that big price rise too. Now, Arsenal, they're at home to Southampton. Southampton look really poor, and it could be a really long day at the office for Russell Martin's men. Anything less than a clean sheet for Arsenal in this fixture is going to be very disappointing. Obviously, Gabriel and Saliba are far too expensive to get to, so we need to look at Timber and Calafiori. Now, Timber came off after 45 minutes in the PSG game, felt something muscular, according to Arteta. And I can see them resting him for this fixture. So, yeah, probably Calafiori would be the one to go for. 3.3 million. Not had the biggest of weeks, but you might get a 0.1 million price rise out of him as well. And for those who fancy a little gamble, maybe Kiwior will come in for Timber and he'll be at 2.9 million. All right, good luck with your transfers, and we'll catch you on the other side of it. Cheers, guys.